If you spent $1 billion to build the most immersive zoo in the world, would it bring you closer to animals or just closer to a theme park? Because here in Omaha, one zoo might be pushing that boundary. Omaha's Henry and Dorley Zoo and Aquarium is one of the most visited zoos in the United States, drawing over 2 million people a year to a city with less than half of that population. It's home to the world's largest indoor desert, America's largest indoor rainforest, and a deep-sea tunnel that puts visitors face-to-face with sharks and stingrays. I don't know about you, but I remember walking through zoo's indoor jungle as a kid, overwhelmed by the humidity, the sound of rushing water, birds flying overhead. It felt like I had left Nebraska, and that feeling made me care more about the real rainforest. But it also made me wonder, how much of this is for the animals and how much is for us? It's undeniably stunning, but here's the real question. Is the money behind these one-of-a-kind attractions helping animals or just entertaining humans? Zoos used to be places where animals were put on display, often in small cages, with little thought to their needs. Over time, they've tried to redefine themselves, not just as attractions, but as conservation hubs, education centers, even modern-day arcs. But in chasing that mission, they now face a new kind of pressure. They need to constantly impress.
Hey there, I'm Ivan Jones, your wildlife conservation expert. Woohoo! I work with hundreds of zoos to coordinate conservation efforts, bringing a hand to help zoos help animals. See, every dollar spent on immersive architecture is a dollar not spent on boots on the ground conservation. It's not that these environments are bad, but when zoo starts competing to wow, they risk turning conservation into a marketing campaign. I'm Ivan Jones, and what have you done today to help your wildlife?
Omaha Zoo is a standout in this transformation. The lead jungle, built in 1992, simulates a full rainforest ecosystem. The Desert Dome, a $31 million marvel, replicates arid habitats from across the globe. Together with the aquarium, they form what many call the most immersive zoo in the world. But immersive means expensive. And expensive means priorities start to blur. Okay, to be fair, the Henry Dorley Zoo isn't just about flashy features. It also runs conservation programs across the globe, partnering on projects to save tigers, frogs, lemurs, and even Madagascar's forests. But compared to their visitor-facing investments, the financial focus is clear. In 2023 alone, nearly $50 million went into expanding guest amenities and exhibits, while only a fraction of that supported conservation fieldwork directly. And yet, those very exhibits are what draw people in. The more people visit, the more revenue is available for conservation. Well, at least in theory. So, is this circular logic or strategic planning? Place-based learning, where we connect to the world through physical experience, is powerful. I mean, research shows it boosts empathy, memory, and action. And free choice learning, what you choose to engage with, makes zoos one of America's largest informal classrooms. Zoo is a marvel of design, education, and vision, but it also forces us to confront hard truth. When conservation competes with entertainment, who really wins? Maybe the challenge isn't choosing between wonder and impact, but finding a way to make one serve the other. And that's a choice every zoo and every visitor has to make.